deceptive," said the lad. "Open the nut, father." The two older brothers stopped laughing and gawked in silence as the farmer opened the shell and held up the fine web of linen. "I have never seen such delicate work," said the farmer, admiring the cloth. "Sons, I must meet your sweethearts. Bring them home tomorrow, so that I may see your brides-to-be," he said. The lad's face flushed red as he imagined himself presenting the little mouse to his father and brothers as his bride. "This is ridiculous," he thought. "I cannot marry a mouse. I must seek deeper in the forest for a proper human sweetheart." But in the morning, as the young man approached the cottage, he could not resist stopping for a moment. He thought, "I will tell her politely that I won't be visiting any more. I need to find one of my own kind. But then, surely I will hurt her feelings. She is the most delightful companion I've ever met. Oh, I've never been more confused." As he nervously stood at the cottage door, wondering what to do, the little mouse called out, "Welcome! Come in. I have composed a love song for you." The moment he entered the room, she began to sing her beautiful song. His heart swelled with joy, and every doubt he had about presenting her to his family disappeared with the first tones of her sweet voice. "My father wishes to meet you," he simply said. "Please come with me to visit him." "Very well. I shall travel in the finest style," replied the mouse. She clapped her paws, and 6 black mice appeared, pulling a tiny coach made of a chestnut burr with a toadstool for a canopy. The mouse, regal as a queen, climbed into the coach. With the youngest son walking alongside, they set out for his home. When they arrived at the river, a hunter passed them on the bridge. He looked down at the mouse, coach, and 6, and exclaimed, "Oh, what is this? A pack of vile rodents! I hate rats." "If you please, sir," said the lad, "these are not vile rodents. I'll not allow you to call them so." "I've killed every rodent that has crossed my path," said the bully, looming dangerously over the lad. "Open your eyes and look more carefully," said the young man bravely. "Here before you rides the most delightful creature one could chance to meet." "Disgusting rats!" glowered the man, and with his heavy boot he kicked the coach and 6 into the swift water below the bridge. "Heartless, cruel man!" screamed the lad as he jumped into the river to save the mouse. "I've rid the world of some useless pests," the hunter shouted, and continued on his way. The lad desperately tried to reach the sinking coach, but as the raging water swirled around the little mouse, she vanished in the rushing river. Exhausted and almost drowned, the lad made his way to the river bank. He climbed out of the water and wept. "Now that you are gone," he wailed, "I regret even one moment's doubt that you were indeed my true love." Suddenly, with a great splash and spray of mist, out of the water came 6 black horses, pulling a fine golden carriage. In the carriage was a beautiful woman with sparkling blue eyes, wearing a gray velvet gown. "Who are you?" the lad asked, rubbing his eyes to be sure he was seeing clearly. "Don't you recognize me?" she asked. Her lovely musical voice cheered his heart. She explained, "I am a royal princess. A Lapland witch, jealous of my beauty, enchanted me to be a mouse until such time as a kind-hearted man could truly love me for myself. You broke the spell when you risked your life and declared your love. I am your mouse bride, if you will have me," she said, with a shy smile. "I loved you before when we were of different worlds," he said. "How could I love you less now?" He climbed into the coach, and together they rode to his father's house. His brothers tumbled over one another to greet the elegant guest at their gate. "But it's our brother," they gawked as he stepped out of the coach, holding the princess's hand. After a day of celebration, the young man and the princess traveled back to the forest.